Hale's theorem or basic proportionality theorem states that given a triangle ABC, if you draw a line DE parallel to BC, then the ratio of AD to DB should be equal to the ratio of AE to EC. Here, AD and AE are sides of the triangle that is newly formed, which is ADE. But DB and EC are not the sides of any triangle. So let us make DB and EC as part of some triangle by drawing a line B and E, BE and DC. Now that DB is a side of the triangle DBE and EC is the side of the triangle DCE. Now we will try to find the ratio of the sides AD to DB and AE to EC by calculating the areas of the triangles ADE, BDE and CDE. Now that we created three different triangles, let us name them as T1, T2 and T3 with different colors blue, green and red. We can get the ratio of the sides AD to DB by taking the ratio of area of the triangles ADE and BDE. Since area of a triangle is given by 1 by 2 multiplied by its base and height. So by making AD and DB as the basis of these two triangles, and if we calculate the area, we can establish a relationship between AD and DB. Since area of triangle can be calculated by using different bases, you get different heights for the same triangle. For example, if you take AD as a base for triangle ADE, the height of the triangle or altitude of the triangle would be a perpendicular line drawn from E towards AD. So here EH is the height of the triangle when you take AD as the base. Likewise, DA will be the height of the triangle ADE if you consider DE, AE as the base of the triangle. So when you calculate the triangle area using AE as a base, then you need to consider corresponding height which is DA as its height. Likewise, if you calculate the area of the triangle ADE with AD as the base, EH is the height you need to consider for calculating the area. Now you got two different bases and two different altitudes or heights for triangle ADE. Now let us check the same for triangle BDE and CDE. So for triangle BDE, if you take DE as the base, BJ will be the height. Similarly, if you take BD as the base, then EL would be the height or altitude of the triangle T2 or BDE. Similarly, for triangle T3 or CDE, if you take DE as the base, then CK would be the height of the triangle. Similarly, if you take CE as the base or EC as the base, then DM is the height of the triangle CDE. When you considered DE as the base for triangles T2 and T3, you got the heights JB and CK. Because JB and CK are perpendicular lines drawn between two parallel lines DE and BC, because it is given that DE is parallel to BC. The lengths of JB and CK must be same. Triangle CDE and BDE both are confined between two parallel lines. So in such a case, their heights are same. Both the triangles are having the same height. In addition to that, they have the same base which is DE. That means their base and height are same. So while calculating the area, because both height and base are same, their areas also must be same. It means that area of BDE should be equal to area of CDE. So area of triangle BDE is equal to area of triangle CDE. Let us take it as equation 1. Now let us put this triangle T1 back to its original position. While I am putting it back to its original position, their heights are coinciding. Heights of T1 and T2 as well as heights of T1 and T3 are coinciding or exactly overlapping each other. So if triangle T1 and T2 are having same height, which is EL or EH, when you consider AD and DB as the corresponding bases. Likewise, triangle T1 and T3 are having same height, which is DM, when you consider sides AE and EC as bases. The bases AD and DB are on the same line, and here bases AE and EC are also on the same line. In such a case, when the third vertex for both the triangles, which is E in the case of T1 and T2, and the third vertex in the case of T1 and T3 is D, both are common to both the triangles, then their heights are same. So when the heights are same for both triangles T1 and T2, the ratio of their areas would be simply the ratio of their bases, which are AD and DB. Likewise, for triangle T1 and T3, because their heights are same, the ratio of their areas would be the ratio of their bases AE to EC. Area of triangle BDE would be 1 by 2 multiplied by its base we have taken as BD, then corresponding height would be EH. Similarly, area of triangle ADE is equal to 1 by 2 multiplied by its base we have taken AD and its corresponding height EH. If you take a ratio of these two, 1 by 2 cancel out and EH and EH also cancel out. What remains is the ratio of AD to BD. This implies area of ADE is equal to area of BDE multiplied by the ratio of AD to BD. Let us call it as equation 2. Likewise, calculating the areas of triangles ADE and CDE, which are T1 and T3, you get area of CDE is equal to 1 by 2 multiplied by its base AE multiplied by its height DM. Likewise, area of triangle CDE is equal to 1 by 2 multiplied by its base EC and its corresponding height DM. If you take the ratio of areas of these two triangles T1 and T3, it would be 1 by 2 to 1 by 2 cancel out, DM and DM also cancel out, and what remains is the ratio of these two sides AE to EC. This implies area of ADE is equal to area of CDE multiplied by AE divided by EC. And let us take it as equation 3. Now equating 2 and 3, because both are representing the area of triangle ADE, you get area of triangle BDE multiplied by the ratio of AD to BD is equal to area of CDE multiplied by the ratio of AE to EC. But from equation 1, we have already proved that area of BDE is equal to area of CDE. This implies area of BDE and area of CDE cancel out. What remains is the ratio of AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. So to summarize, in the first step we have proved that areas of these two triangles are same, which is T2 and T3. In the second step, ratio of area of triangle T1 and T2 are nothing but ratio of their bases, which are AD to BD. Why? Because they are both are sharing the same height. Similarly, in step 3, also we have again proved that the ratio of areas of triangle T1 and T3 is equivalent to ratio of their bases AE to EC. Again, it is because both the triangles are sharing the same height. And then finally in step 4, we found out that AE by AD by BD is equivalent to AE by EC.